What is going on, guys and girls? My name is James ThnxCya and welcome back today to Roblox. How are you doing, everyone? Welcome back. Today, it is time for some brand new bee swarm simulator. Oh my goodness, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, James, where did the bee swarm go? Why was there no bees? Well, I thought this episode would be used for a couple of reasons. One, to tell you guys why there hasn't been too much bee swarm stuff up on the channel fairly recently, and I also have 3 new images which have just become publicly available to see to talk about some potential stuff for a future update. But yeah, most importantly, how is everyone doing? I hope you guys are good. Welcome back. 3, 2, 1, claim the hive. Oh, it feels good to say that again. It's been so long. So yeah, as I kind of mentioned, just like a pretty quick and easy video here just to kind of show off a few of the new items, do a little bit of discussion about them. I really like doing these teaser style videos in between updates. They're super duper fun. But yeah, before we do all of that, just a really quick thank you to everyone who has used my Roblox star code. And yeah, I just kind of wanted to say thank you. So in case you don't know what that is, basically it's kind of like the Fortnite support a creator thing, but it's kind of like the Roblox version. And if you are on a desktop and you're thinking about buying any Robux or you're thinking about grabbing a Builders Club membership, when you go to the checkout, there's a little box to type in a star code. So you'll see the pop-up on my Roblox videos. My star code is ThnxCya. Yeah, and if you type that in and then click it and then do your purchase, it pops up a little thing that says, thank you for supporting ThnxCya. And yeah, if you do use it, by the way, please send me a screenshot on Twitter or something. I'd love to say thank you to you. But yeah, just wanted to say a massive thank you to everyone who's using the code, who's used it more than once. Really means an awful lot to me. Thank you so much for the support. And yeah, basically you just kind of support me and it doesn't cost anything extra, but it's just really, really, really helpful. So thank you so much. Just wanted to say thank you. And yeah, amazing. So yeah, as I mentioned earlier, we've got 3 new items. So the thing is, right, the way we do these teaser videos is I'm never going to share anything in a Bee Swarm episode which isn't publicly available or has been mentioned by On It publicly. So yeah, I would never do anything that's been leaked and doesn't need to be seen or shouldn't be seen yet. And yeah, On It's inventory has been hidden for so long. And for some reason yesterday, it just randomly popped up and it was open again. And you guys are amazing. I had so many people tweet me and they were like, James, On It's opened his inventory. You can see his stuff. And I was like, oh, happy days. Oh, I could make a Bee Swarm episode. So good. And yeah, we got 3 more things to come and check out here. So I'll tell you what, let's just go and do a bug run in the background. And yeah, the only reason why there hasn't been Bee Swarm episodes popping up recently is quite simply because there just hasn't been anything new to cover. So I've mentioned this a few times. For me, Bee Swarm, it's kind of like an adventure game, you know? So my thing that I love in Bee Swarm is, 1, doing the quests. Love doing the quests. I love doing the storylines. I love working to unlock things, you know, like the event bees. You know, working to get the star jellies, to get the gifted bees, to, you know, doing bug runs and collecting items, to sprouts and all that stuff. And I don't particularly enjoy making episodes where it's just grinding honey. It's just not something that I just don't really find it that interesting, as a viewer. Yeah, of course, we'll do some honey grinding if there's a code. I feel like if there's a code where everyone can benefit, then that's amazing. But I don't make episodes where I'm just hey, I'm gonna make some honey today, and that's it, you know? I want it to be exciting and engaging, and I want to do, you know, silly voices and try and make it as fun as possible. So yeah, that's literally why there hasn't been any episodes, because unfortunately there hasn't been an update for a super duper long time. I guess we had a mini Easter event, but apart from that, major update wise, On It. You're amazing, dude, but it's been so long. It's been 6 months. But yeah, it's been ages since a big update. And yeah, there also hasn't even really been any codes out. I think we've covered all of the codes that came out. And the last one we did was a bee day event one. But yeah, there hasn't even been any codes. So there's literally nothing I can cover. We have everything unlocked. And other than grinding honey, there's not much that we can do right now. But believe me, I miss it. I get comments on every single episode which is James, play more bees, play more bees. Believe me, any excuse to play bees and to make a fun episode, and I will make it, I promise you. But as of right now, there just hasn't been anything to cover. So thank you for being patient if you've been waiting for some more Bee Swarm content. I thought today's episode we'll do anyway, just because we've got a few cool things to look at. And the first one, what should I do in the background here? Shall I get some glue? Yeah, why not? Okay, so yeah, the first one we have to look at is this one. So this is kind of cool. This is a cloudy vial, or a cloud vial. And this one is really, really awesome. So I don't know if you guys saw my previous teaser videos and stuff, but basically what we know for a new update is that there is going to be a brand new bee, and it's going to be like a wind bee type thing. So this is going to bring like a whole new element, we think, into the game. And this is going to be, I think, a colorless event bee. So we've got a red event bee, which is the Festive Bee, and we've got the blue one, which is the Vicious Bee. Well, this is kind of like the colorless version. And from what it's said in the past, basically this is going to be unlocked via a system. Now, we don't know what that system is just yet. It could be quest items. Apparently, it's going to be quite tricky to get. But we have this item here, which is called the Cloud Vial. And it looks really, really interesting. So what I'm thinking is either this might be a craftable item, something that we have to kind of save up for, you know, something that we might have to put in the blender, we might have to mix up a bunch of stuff, who knows, or this might be a reward for brand new quest lines, or we might have to somehow collect enough of these and then exchange them for our very own wind bee after completing that quest. So do you remember like when the Vicious Bee first came out and you had to collect the stingers in order to actually get it? Well, this may be like an alternative to that. I'm not too sure. But I think the model looks really, really cool. It's like a cloud in a jar. And obviously this new bee, it's all to do with like wind and elements and that kind of thing. So yeah, it's kind of interesting. I actually really like the drawing on this one. I think it looks really, really nice. And yeah, that's the Cloud Vial. Anyway, the second one. Now, I think these two are linked. Now, as it's kind of a bit of a thing, right? So this is an information that we actually had a while ago, which was there was going to be a brand new belt, and it's going to be called the Petal belt. So I think if I can find it, I'll put the screenshot up. Now, this was publicly viewable, and it basically shows off a character which is using the new dipper, and I think it also had a cloud belt, and it had the new backpack. Did it have the cloud belt? I'm actually going to have a look. Did I just say cloud belt? I meant petal belt. Yeah, so it'll be on your screen already. But yeah, I haven't seen the image in ages, so this is the one that I was talking about. Should have been up on the screen already, but basically you can see from this screenshot, which was from Onnit himself, that this character here has the brand new belt on, which is the Petal one. He has the Petal collector, which we did talk about in a previous video, and he also has the coconut backpack, which looks amazing. And yeah, that's just like another item. So we talked about those in the past, but we did actually get added this icon, which is essentially, I think, the equipment token thing that pops up in the bottom of your screen. You can see like at the bottom of the screen there, I've got the Crimson Guard and the Gummy Mask or whatever. This is literally just the icon for the Petal belt. And I guess the only thing that we can see from this is essentially what color it is for sure. So it's kind of like white. It's got a sparkly bit in the middle. It's got some green leaves. But yeah, that's been added. Which is basically just the icon. And I think most interestingly, this Petal belt comes with, we think, an ability. Now, this was the other icon that was added, and this one is called P-Storm. So I think this is probably going to mean Petal Storm, and I'm guessing that this new belt is going to have some kind of ability. Now, what it is exactly, I have no idea, but Petal Storm, what could that be? Could it like throw out a bunch of petals all over the field, which might boost the ability rates? Or will it like harvest a bunch of honey? Or will it like, I don't know. Will it boost all the bees? Or is it something to do with the new bee? Is it going to create wind? Because the picture itself, it kind of looks like it's spinning and it's sort of generating wind. I have no idea whatsoever. Now, the only thing about this is that basically these images in the inventory, although the inventory was like made private, all of the latest images were actually ones from the Easter event. So you can see like it's open right now publicly. It's just in Onnit's inventory, but you can see like all of the jelly beans and all that kind of stuff from that Easter event. So the only thing that kind of tells me is that I think that these things were actually added to the inventory quite a while ago. So although these are new images to the public, including myself, I haven't seen these images before. I don't think any of them have actually been added anytime recently. So I know that sounds like a bit of a bummer, but I think there are stuff being worked on at the moment. There's not been anything like that's been popped up recently. However, these are new images, and it does give us a bit of a clue as to some of the new things that are coming in the next update. So I know you might be thinking, James, well, when is this new update? I have no idea. But yeah, as I kind of mentioned at the beginning of the episode, like, believe me, if there's any reason that I can make a Bee Swarm episode, I will. I really, 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 really miss making Bee Swarm episodes. And yeah, I'm as excited as like anyone to, you know, get the new content and the new update. And, you know, even if it was like a code or something, I would love to do some more code videos because they're actually super useful, especially these days with like the gummy mask, and we could grind out some more honey and stuff. But I don't just want to make the episodes where it's literally just me in a field, you know? We've done all the badges, we've done all this, that, and the other, so there's not very much that I can do right now. So all I would say about that is just thank you so much to everyone who's been patient and who is waiting for the new Bee Swarm content. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten about it or anything like that. I'm still super duper pumped. If I have any kind of information, I will make a video on it. I will share it with you guys straight away. But yeah, up until that point, I really don't know when this update is going to be coming out. But yeah, this is just a quick video here today, basically to show you the Cloud Vial, really, really cool, to show you the images for the Petal Belt and the Petal Belt's ability, which is the Pea Storm. Now actually, come to think of that, it might not be the belt that has the ability, it might be the collector. Oh, I just realized that, yeah, because there's going to be a Petal Collector and a Petal Belt. So maybe that icon is for the collector and not the belt? I don't know. Either way, one of the Petal things is going to have a special ability, and it's called Pea Storm, and it's going to look amazing. But I don't know what that is just yet. So yeah, unfortunately, I think that's going to be about it for this video. Just a quick little update video. I do really enjoy doing these ones. So yeah, if you guys want to see more of these like teaser episodes and stuff, I will make them. If there's anything that I can release to you guys, I will. But it's just a case of waiting and seeing what happens. Oh yeah, and by the way, I do know that these things exist, so after the Easter event, like all of the Easter tokens and stuff were like replaced by like tickets, and there's even a few tickets that I haven't collected yet. There is a reason for that. It's because like when a new update comes out, I like to do a video where it shows you guys like all of the secret spots to get all of the items. But yeah, basically I've saved the items so I can include those in that video, including like even ones on top of the ant challenge. Like these were relatively newly placed, so I've deliberately left them and not collected them. That's the reason why basically I haven't collected them. So I do get people that point them out. It's like, James, there's a ticket there. There's a ticket. I know, it's all good. I'm just saving them for like an update video when we can do them all together. But yeah, anyway, that's going to be about it for today. So thank you very much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, please remember to put me in that like button. And if you're not yet subscribed, go for it. Because we do Roblox on fun. But until next time, thank you once again for watching. It's been such a pleasure. As always, thanks. ThnxCya!